Bobby, aka Anarcha Media here, and for those of you who buy into the orange buffoons catastrophizing about Iran, stop that. Iran, of all the Islamic countries, and by the way, this notion that a lot of Americans have had of treating all Islamic countries as if they are a monolith is an absolute absurdity. And they've done that even before 9/11, by the way. They did that during Kosovo, during the Iraq War. I mean, they didn't do it so much during the Soviet-Afghanistan War for obvious reasons, nor when we were using Osama bin Laden against the Soviets and using Saddam against the Soviets for obvious reasons. But, even then, there was a lot of generalizing going on, unfair generalizing of Islamic people, which considering all three Abrahamic religions are originally from that region, as was their source religion, Zoroastrianism. Yeah, it's really absurd. And what's especially absurd is Iran. If you know its history, like Iran is not the Islamic country that is the most down on the West and Israel even remotely. Sure, are there certain factions in Iran and pretty much every Middle Eastern Islamic nation that are critical of Israel and the West? Of course. But if you're called terrorist by a region for so long, if you're basically treated as a bad person and a demon and a suicide bombing fanatic just because you want the means to protect yourself from a hostile neighboring nation. And by the way, I'm not saying that either Israel or Iran is in the right here. I don't believe that. I don't believe that violence in the Middle East is ever justified on any side. And no matter what religion that particular nation claims. But yeah, if you believe that Iran is the biggest threat to the West in the Middle East right now, as we continue to take money from Qatar and Saudi Arabia to line the orange buffoons' pockets, I've got a bridge in San Francisco to sell you, and I remind you, I don't even live in San Francisco. I was born in Glendale. I grew up in downtown Long Beach, and now I live in Long Beach proper. Bobby, a.k.a. Anarcha Media here. Liberty, equality, fraternity, goodbye.